Talking with Beecher.
All right. Damien Alamos.
Let's go.
One of my favorite dudes. Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much, man.
Dude, I watched you a long time ago when I first started. And I tried to emulate the stuff you do. I'm not that good.
It didn't work?
I tried. Yeah. So where do you live now?
So I live in Phuket now.
You live
Thailand.
in Phuket?
Yeah.
And how long have you been living there?
So I lived there for 7 years. And then I went to England for about 3 years. And I just came back like a year ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you use the pounds in England to save up?
Yeah, kind of. But you don't really actually save there.
No.
It's too expensive.
It's too expensive. Everything's expensive?
It's quite expensive.
Yeah. I've been there once. It was
expensive.
pretty high dollar. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Or pounds. Whatever.
Yeah, pounds.
So what do you do out there?
So actually I teach PTs. So
Okay.
private training.
Okay.
Since I'm back for a year, and I'm setting up my online Muay Thai academy.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have like a digital training program.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when's that coming out?
Hopefully within a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then how are we gonna get a hold of it?
So you're gonna see all the advertisement on my Instagram page.
Okay.
That's gonna be my website, damienalamos.com.
Okay.
And you're gonna have access to all my library, everything I know about Muay Thai.
There's no way. It'd be a big library, dude.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to make it a very big library and try to work it out an easy way to learn and everything like classified.
Okay.
So yeah.
I'm down. I'm down.
That's cool.
Okay.
Good to hear.
So let me ask you this. I got a bunch of questions. One, when did you start Muay Thai? You started Muay Thai in France?
I did, yeah. When I was 8 years old.
How? How did you know about Muay Thai in France when you were 8?
It was from my uncle.
Okay.
Yeah, so he started to train Muay Thai like maybe 2 years before that. And then he went to Thailand, like got some good techniques, and he learned Muay Thai there. And then he just like opened his own gym.
Oh, he opened a gym in France, and you trained with him?
France, and I trained with him.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
And you were 8? You started when you were 8?
Yes.
Man.
Yes. Yeah.
My first fight, I was 30.
Oh yeah, that's a big gap.
Way late. Way too late, but I did it anyway.
Yeah,
right?
But it's good, man.
Yeah. I mean, I wanted to do it, so I
too
did
late
it.
to start.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You gotta start
Everyone
sometime.
can do it, any age.
Everybody can do it.
As long as you can train,
Yeah.
you can fight.
It's all about basics. Do the basics.
Definitely.
And then fancy stuff in between.
Definitely.
I tell people, you're not Sanchai, bro.
Nah.
You are not Sanchai.
Nah.
Don't try it.
Not everyone can fight like him.
Yeah. So
he's very special.
you started and you just did Muay Thai. You didn't do Savat or nothing?
I did actually, yeah.
You did Savat?
Yeah, I did Savat.
Yes.
Because my uncle was teaching Savat and Muay Thai.
Okay.
So our gym was like a mixed gym of Savat and Muay Thai, because Muay Thai was not very popular.
Right.
And we didn't have much fight. And I was not allowed to fight in France before 10 years old.
Oh, really? Is it still like that?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No. So I was competing Savat for 2 years.
There's Sabatur.
So they call it boxe française. Savat.
Boxe français.
Savat boxe française.
Savat boxe
like Savat
français.
French boxing.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a guy here. His name is Rita. He's a Savat champion.
Nice.
And he come in and beat my ass, dude.
They got pretty good moves.
Yeah.
Very good footwork.
Yeah.
Good distance, and they hit with the point of the
The
foot.
kicks aren't really, but the punches, they move.
Yeah,
man,
they know
move
how to
good.
move. Yeah, good boxing. Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
Good kickboxing.
Yeah. So I mean, like I would just clinch him if if it was real. But I want to learn, so I stayed on the outside. Man, the dude was on my ass.
Yeah, they move very well.
Yeah, really well.
Yeah.
That's cool. See,
Yeah, it's cool.
I like Farid View.
Oh, Farid, yeah, he's my good brother.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, I love him. Yeah.
Ah, right, dude.
I learned a lot from him.
Yeah?
I was looking up to him when I was a kid, and I was training.
You trained with him?
Even. I trained with him when I was like I was already like a professional fighter. So we went to fight together with the French team. Sorry. But I used to train with him sometimes when I was a kid. Like my uncle used to take me to Paris and sometimes and train with Danny Bill.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so yeah.
That's where you got that inside sweep, Danny Bill?
Probably.
Yeah, Danny Bill's. I used to watch him too.
That one.
Yeah. So one time I was on a bus in Thailand going to fight. And we're riding a bus and I look behind me. I said, hey man, take a picture of me and that guy. And the guy goes, "Who's that?" I go, "Give me my camera. You take a picture of me and him." It was Fareed. He was on the bus with us to go watch the fights, you know?
Yeah.
And I had a picture with him. So Fareed Vium, he was really good.
He's a legend.
You are a legend too. Okay, look.
Thank you.
You went to Thailand. When's the first time you went to Thailand?
2005.
How old were you?
I was 14, so just a bit before I turned 15.
How?
Actually.
How did you do that?
With my uncle.
Your uncle?
Yeah, he took a bunch of guys that was training at the gym.
Okay.
Like a trip, like a gym trip.
Okay.
We all went together.
Awesome.
So we went to train at, we started in Bangkok a little bit. Then we went to Port Pramuk gym where Baka was. It was 2005, so he was on fire. He just won the K1 Max.
Yeah.
And that was a crazy
2004 Bokal was brutal.
Yeah, so I met him in 2005. And the first time I saw him, when I arrived at the gym, he was on the ring and he was hitting his kicks, like 50 kicks, I think. Like, the big series of kicks. And that was like mind-blowing. Like, literally, I was shocked.
And every kick hard.
I never seen that before.
No?
This power, this speed, the way he was like doubling the kicks, without stopping. That was mad.
Yeah? That was the first time you saw that?
That was the first time I saw
14.
that, and I saw him. I was 14, yeah.
So then, did you live in Thailand?
I lived in Thailand.
After that?
No, when I was 19, I moved and I went to live there.
Okay.
By myself.
And then, what gym did you train at when you were out there?
So when I moved, I went to Somrak's gym because I started to go and fight for him before I moved there.
Okay.
It was actually him that told me. He put me in my first fight in Lumpini.
Okay.
And I put on a great fight, and I got seen by promoter. And the promoter was like, "That's it. I want you to be part of my promotion."
Nice.
And Somrak told me, "If you stay 1 year with me, you're gonna be Lumpini champion." And I was like, "Wow."
Yeah.
Okay. And I just thought about that. I went back home, I packed some cash, worked it for a little bit, 6 months, and then I moved.
And you were how old?
I was 18.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So by the time I arrived in Thailand, I was 19.
19.
Yeah.
So you just saved money and then just went there?
Yeah. I worked for a few months, 4 or 5 months, and I was fighting as well, like B class and A class as well, actually, at that time. Yeah. I was already fighting A class since 16. So I was getting a bit of money as well, obviously, for my fights. But I was not big, 200, 300 euros here and there. But it's good to save to go to Thailand.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So, wow. And then how long did you stay?
So I stayed with Somrak for 4 months.
Okay.
Yeah, 4 or 5 months, actually. And I had 2 fights in Lumpini that I won. But then Somrak was not very there at the gym. He was not taking care of the fighters. There was only one fighter.
Okay.
Lempa Tom Kamsig. He was a good training partner. He trained a lot with him. I fought him twice after that, actually.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Like when you moved gyms?
Yeah, later.
And then you fought him?
I fought him, yeah. I didn't like to fight him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like why would they set that up?
So the first one happened in France. He was the only available Thai fighter in Europe. And my uncle said at that fight, I was like, okay, you just have a good fight, no problem. But this is like that in Thailand.
Yeah.
Everyone is kind of friend. And there's a lot of people that are actually close friends and they fight together. They just fight and then that's it. After the fight is finished.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
So we just went like that. I won the first fight on points.
Okay.
And then he asked for a rematch, apparently, in Thailand.
Apparently, okay.
So I don't know if he asked or I don't know. I remember Noom was saying that. I was like, no, I don't want to fight him again. And Noom was like, oh yeah, but he wants to. I was like, oh, okay then.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then how'd that fight go?
I won by KO, second round.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
With a hook?
Head kick.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay, so then you fought in Lumpini a couple times. You went back to France, and then
no, I stayed in Thailand, and then I decided to move to Singpatong.
Okay. Where's that?
That's in Phuket.
Oh, in Phuket.
So Singpatong at that time I had fighters in Lumpini fighting in main event and stuff, Pen Ek and Pen Thai, and I knew that they fought for Kiat Pet promotion, so that was a good gym for me to move there. And I met Num Noi, which is the owner of Singpatong gym. I met him in Lumpini one night.
Okay.
And I just told him yeah, what about me coming? And he was like, yeah, come, try. We have a fight and then we see. And then I just went and I never left, because life is quite good there. Training was really good.
Yeah. Really
hard and lots of training partners. And the quality of life, I liked it better, obviously. And it was a lot of French people. So
A lot of French people in Phuket?
It was quite a few in Phuket, yeah.
Okay.
There was a French community, so it was quite nice to have that.
I didn't know. I've never been to Phuket.
Yeah, now the French community is pretty big.
Yeah.
But at that time, it was okay. We had like quite a few people over there living there. Some fighters and some not even fighters. Some of them had like restaurants and shops. Yeah.
Wow. And you speak Thai though?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Don't tell anybody that. He wants to catch him talking shit about him. So, you live back in Thailand now.
Yeah.
But how long did you live there at that time until you fought for the Lumpini Championship?
So I arrived in July 2009.
Okay.
And I fought for the belt in February 2012.
2012.
So that's like 2 years and a half, maybe.
So how many fights did you have in between that time?
I cannot really remember.
Yeah.
It's quite a few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you were fighting to make money, to live.
I was fighting for my dream. I wanted that belt. Like I went there for that.
Dude, that's like almost, it's an impossible dream, but you did it.
It was, but I was just like kind of visualizing it, and I just kept my eyes on it. And like I truly believed that it was going to happen.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, for some reason it happened. Like the opportunity came, and I was like, that's it. I can't let it go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you did it. And not only that,
Yeah.
you're the first person, well, the second person technically to win the Lumpini title, but the first person to ever defend it.
Yes, true.
And they say to be the title holder, you have to defend it.
Yeah.
So you're, in my eyes, well, I thought for years you were the first one, period. You know?
Yeah, because it didn't make that much noise with Murat Sari, although that was a legit fight.
Yeah.
But maybe he didn't do the whole way up, so he didn't like stay there for years and made his way through the ranking from like 10 to 1. It was more of a, I don't know. He had a few fights in Thailand. He beat some heads already, like he beat some big heads and stuff. But he was not living there.
Okay.
And it happened that Sami Kepshi was a big promoter in France at that time, and they had an agreement with Songchai Ratanasuban, the big promoter, to bring 2 French fighters to fight for the Lumpini title.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a crazy story because
who was the 2?
So there was Murat Sari,
okay,
140 pounds, and Stefan Nikema,
okay,
big legend as well, and he was supposed to win actually.
Oh yeah.
But apparently the agreement before was like, so the Thais, they said there's only one belt that's going to come out of the stadium if any comes out of the stadium tonight.
Okay.
Only one belt.
Okay.
And Murat Sari fought first, and he knocked that guy out.
Oh, so they got to give that.
So he gets the belt.
Okay.
And the second one, he knocks the guy out.
And then what happened?
They didn't give the belt. They disqualified him for some reason. I don't know which reason, but quite unfairly.
And that makes sense.
Yeah,
I've heard of this stuff. I've never heard it directly from people like that, but I've heard of it.
Yeah, so that's Stefan Nikema. So he would be another Lumpini champion. Yeah.
So they disqualified him after he knocked him out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah. And then it didn't happen that was in 99, I think.
99.
So 13 years later.
13 years later.
I fought for the title. Yeah.
So, when you fought for the title, you trained in Phuket, right?
Yes.
Let me ask you this. I don't know this or not, but do they want to keep the belt in Bangkok from Bangkok stadiums, or do they care?
No, because
no,
like the gyms, the gyms in Thailand, they would be linked up with Bangkok.
Okay.
And so a fighter is going to be part of the promotion.
Okay. Like
the Bangkok promotion.
Oh, I see.
And wherever he trains, he fights for that promotion.
Oh.
Like Kiat Pet at the time, it was either Kiat Pet or Pechindi.
Right.
And then all the other promoters were more or less under those 2.
Oh, I see.
So
it's the promoter. It doesn't really matter where you're from.
It doesn't matter where you're from.
But did they treat you differently since you weren't Thai?
No.
No?
No. Surprisingly, no.
Really?
Yeah. Because I was trying to like respect all the culture and respect everything that was around this. So when I was fighting, I was also like fighting the traditional way. So I think they like that.
Yeah.
And I was just like treated like them. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. I never had any story about
Okay.
any kind of disrespect.
I heard that too. My old coach from Thailand is like, they don't care as long as you fight.
If
like,
you fight good,
hard
yeah,
and
no
you fight
problem.
good,
Yeah,
they don't care.
it's on the ring, you know.
Yeah.
If you have a good heart and you know how to fight
Yeah.
and you respect them, you will be like from them.
That's,
Yeah.
dude, that's like a dream. That's a crazy dream.
Yeah, it is.
So, so now you live back there. What do you do over
Yeah.
there? You train people?
I train people, yeah. Mostly,
where
personal
at?
training.
Huh?
So I train. I take some PTs at Sing Patong, so the gym I fought out of.
Okay.
And also at Bang Tao Muay Thai. It's
Okay.
a new gym in Bang Tao
Okay.
in Phuket.
And that's Phuket, right?
Yeah, very
So-
busy gym.
If you guys want to train with him, go
Yeah,
over
guys.
there, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
give me a shout.
So good
If I'm
gyms in
there,
Phuket.
I'm traveling a lot now.
Yeah.
Right now in the States, Texas.
Yeah, man. How you like that heat out here?
Oh yeah, it's pretty similar to Thailand. More dry. But yeah, we have that kind of heat in France as well.
Yeah?
During summer.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, it's
But it's only like a
baking
month.
outside.
But now it's baking.
So, okay. So that's a crazy story. So when you were living there and fighting, did you do the whole thing like sleeping in the gym and all the stuff that people complain about? Because I did it and I didn't complain about it. I knew
Yeah.
it was going to be like that. So.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I didn't do this.
No?
I did it the first time I went to Thailand.
Okay.
We slept in the gyms.
Yeah.
Like we slept at Paw Pramuk.
Okay.
We slept at Kiat Ban Chong. Have you heard about that gym?
No.
It's a legendary gym, like in the 2000. That was a big gym.
Okay.
Kaulan, Kawichida had like a few Lumpini champions. So we went to train there. We slept there. Other places as well, I can't remember. But then when I moved it to Thailand, I didn't want to live in the gym because I knew I needed that comfort from,
Yeah.
you know, 'cause we grew up like that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So then what'd you do? You got a place, rented
yeah.
a place?
Yeah, I rented a little, like a room in Phuket.
Okay.
No, in Bangkok at first.
Bangkok.
And then when I moved to Phuket, I just rented a little house because there you can afford it for not too much money, like a little Thai house, you know.
Okay.
That's what I liked about there. You can have like also a cozy life outside of your training.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean,
that's important.
I'm saving money to get out of America too.
Thailand is a good place.
Yeah, I'm down. So you stayed there, and then you made money just fighting, or you did other things.
I made money fighting, but it's not much. So after
Yeah.
I started to sell equipment, make customized shorts.
Oh, really?
Selling them in France and like to gyms and then I opened a little shop.
Oh, you opened a shop in Thailand,
in Thailand in Phuket.
making custom shorts and
Making custom shorts, and
pads?
selling equipment like pads,
Yeah.
gloves,
Yeah.
everything you can buy. You know.
Oh, I didn't know
That
that.
was back in 2010, I think.
What was the name of it?
So the first one was Impact Fight Store, because
Impact.
Impact was the name of my first gym in France, my uncle's gym.
Impact.
I just kept that name,
Okay.
and then that shop closed, and I opened another shop with my friend Esteemed. That's called Street Fight Shop, and that became a brand. So that's a brand that we're running now.
Street Fight Shop.
Yeah.
It's still now.
It's still now, yeah. There's a shop in Patong. That's my partner's shop because I came out of it when I moved to England.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm just kind of like still in the brand, helping him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
It's-
what do you
it's
want
fun.
to do with all of this stuff?
So like back in 2018, I was trying to push the brand. I was a lot into it. I was like sponsoring shows in Lumpini. And
Oh, wow,
sponsoring
really?
fighters and doing lots of stuff in Thailand. I started to pick up good name and stuff, but then I had to travel to England and stay over there for a few years for family reason.
Okay.
So I'll just end up like stopping. Yeah.
So how did you stay in Thailand? I know, look, back in the old days, I fought on the King's birthday, 2007. But back in those days, I went out and drinking after I fought with these guys, and they were there like, we've been here 5 years. Nobody cared, but now they're checking passports and they're throwing people
Yeah.
out. So how did you stay there that long with that no trouble?
So when I arrived, it was already quite difficult. You needed visas and stuff. I think that was like before. So at first I was doing tourist visas. So every 3 months you go out.
Out and in and out
Yeah.
and in. Uh-huh.
And I got a friend that was like, "Oh, I can get business visas for a year." I don't know if they were like fake ones. I don't know.
Okay.
I just paid, and then
Yeah.
it worked for a year. I did that
Okay.
2 years, I think.
Okay.
It was just like stuff like that, and then back to tourists, and then I did a company, and then under my company I was employed, so I had a work permit,
Okay.
so I had a visa.
How do you get that
Yeah.
work permit?
So you have to actually make a company.
Okay.
Yeah, you make a company, and you have to have like some other ties to put a name in the company. So you have to be a shareholder.
So you can't own it yourself because
You
you're a
can't.
foreigner.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
Because you're a foreigner. Yeah.
Okay.
But I trust people there. But even if you don't know anyone, you go to a good lawyer, and they have people for that.
Oh.
Yeah, and then you can get. But it costs like a lot of money.
Yeah.
Because then you have to pay like expenses every month to run the company. You know,
Yeah, dude. I mean,
if you have a business, it's no problem because your business should make money and you got enough money. That's part of the expenses. But if you don't have a business, it's too much money to do that.
wow. And that's what I was always wondering. Like, these guys stay there for so many years. How do they do it? You know,
They just like système D, we call it in French, like
which is what?
débrouille-toi, like how would you say it? Just do how you can. You know?
Do what you can to make it.
Do what you can. You know, some people they travel, they go to Vietnam. Vietnam sometimes they give a bit more longer visas. I think it's double entry, so you can stay 6 months. Then you got Malaysia, and sometimes you have student visas as well. Lots of people doing that. I think mainly people doing student visas now.
How long are those?
1 year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I think you can do 2 or 3 in a row.
So how do you prove that a student visa, like if they're not really doing it, they're just going?
So you have to be part of a school. But now
Okay.
some gyms, some Muay Thai gyms, they have the status. They have the status. That's how you call it.
Yeah.
Status of a school.
Mm-hmm.
So they teach Muay Thai as a school, so they can require, they can apply for student visas for their tourists, for their students
Okay.
at Muay Thai gyms, but
Whoa.
not all of them. Yeah.
Somebody told me like if you go there and you say you're learning Thai, and then when you go out off the visa, they'll try to speak Thai to you, and if you don't know anything, they'll be like, "You're just bullshitting. You're not really learning Thai."
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It never happened to me. I never heard that neither.
Okay.
Yeah, it might be. If you say that you're learning Thai, yeah, they might test you.
So there's a big thing in America, and everybody. Anyways, look, they have a big thing about scoring. Well, they score it like this there, and they score it like this here. I talked when I was in not the old Lumpini. I went to the new Lumpini, and I talked to a ref, and he was like, I just asked him, and he was like, "Who won that fight?" And I was like, "Him." He goes, "You know." Walked off. That was it, you know? It wasn't like, oh, well, this scores this much and this, it wasn't any of that. What do you think about the scoring differences? And you know, I don't know if you know about America, but like, let's just say France and Thailand.
I don't really know how you guys score in America,
Yeah.
but Thailand is changing as well. I mean,
Okay.
you still have that traditional Muay Thai where the scoring is pretty same.
Okay.
But
Can you explain that?
So traditional Muay Thai, 5 rounds,
Yeah.
stadiums.
Yeah.
So the gambling is involved.
Right.
So it's a very particular way of scoring. You know, you have to know it. You have to
Okay.
know what scores the most.
Can you
So,
can you
it
can you break
depends,
it down a little bit?
It depends, like which style again, which styles.
Okay.
Like a Muay Thai would score a lot with the knees, and like his dominance as well would score a lot. A female would score a lot with controlling, good defense, and always countering back and like blocking. It's hard to explain like that
I know.
because you need to see situations. You
Right.
need to have experience of watching fights and understand. You can't really explain it like that, to be honest. But I would say, like, if you might want to make it easy, like obviously kicks score more,
Right.
elbows, and what's efficient. You know, they're looking for the most efficient.
Efficient
The
and
most
control, right?
Efficient in control. Yeah.
And if you kick and then it throws them off
It's
balance,
not
it's big.
who's kicks the most.
Ah,
Yeah.
right.
Who kicks the best at the right time and get the control of the fight. And you see
So-
sometimes when no one gets in control and there's a lot of exchanges, and those are very close fights, and sometimes they're hard to judge.
Oh, I see.
You know, but whenever you see any kind of dominance, and control, usually that guy is going to win.
So you control, like, let's say the pace, their balance,
The rhythm,
yeah.
their counter attacks. If you always there to block, and you trying to be the last, or you work a lot on like fakes or not throws but like turns in the clinch. So like a straight knee, you score good, a good strong turn and a strong knee right after. We score way more.
Okay.
And shows dominance as well, especially if you can control after. Because if you go like for that strong turn, then you go for strong knee, and the guy gives you the same things, or a big strong knee or turn and then big strong knee, then it stays equal.
Okay.
If you go for that big turn, strong knee, another knee, then you stop the clinch, or you just come out of the clinch and then kick, that's a very strong dominance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You dominated the position.
Yeah, and you scored more, and then you came out, you know, you're controlling the range, and they have to look for you. They have to come back, and that's easier.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to learn today. Some of it.
I'm in. And that's what I like. So your right kick was super fast whenever you fought. Your right kick?
Yeah. I like to kick both. I was like kicking both. Yeah.
Yeah. And like you, whenever you kicked, you would kick over the block a lot and hit him in the arms.
Yeah. I was kicking pretty high.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like whenever I kick, I try to kick here.
Yeah.
And if I get a good angle, or if I know, according to their reaction as well. Like
Okay.
If it depends how they react to my kicks.
Okay.
You know. So if they just put their arms, I would not kick too low because I might hit the elbows. So I'm sure that this is safer, and also like corrupts their balance and hurts their arm.
Yeah.
If they block, same. If they block a lot, you're gonna have to kick a bit higher. You know. If they're good blockers, then you need to get some angles to be able to kick them a bit lower to hit the body.
Okay.
Yeah.
You gonna show us that tonight?
Yeah, we'll show some.
Yeah. Okay.
For sure.
So when you lived there, you just went through that stuff and learned the scoring, learned the tradition, learned the language, and then went and fought. And it's amazing to me how you do that. Like, it should be amazing to a lot of people. A lot of people don't understand how big of a deal it is to win the Lumpini title.
Yeah, it's quite big.
Did you know at the time that it was that big of a deal?
I knew, but I was not I was not putting any barrier in front of me, because if I was thinking that way, I was only thinking positive. It's gonna happen. I can do it. You know.
Yeah,
it's gonna happen.
I like that.
So
I need that.
You just keep going. If it doesn't happen, then you have to be prepared for it.
Right.
As well.
Right.
You know, but still, when you believe in things, they're more likely to happen.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Dude. I like that. I like that mindset.
Yeah, especially if you want something kind of inaccessible, but nothing is inaccessible.
Nah, that's even better. That's a good mindset too. So you remember the TV show Canal Plus?
Yeah.
In France? Did you fight on that?
I fought once on there.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was my last fight in France before I moved to Thailand.
Yeah?
Literally, I fought and I moved to Thailand the next day.
Really?
Yeah.
And you had to wear elbow pads?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Farid was fighting as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Man, that guy's a ninja. Farid was really good.
Yeah. I was so honored to fight on the same show, you know?
Yeah.
I used to watch them when I was like 12, 13. I used to watch him fighting like bloody Yotsen Klein and stuff on Canal Plus.
Yeah.
You know? And Fabio Pinca and all the other guys.
Fabio Pinca, yeah.
And then when I was there, like it was very big for me, you know?
And Skarbowski too?
Skarbowski as well.
Yeah.
I used to train with him when I was a kid as well.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, my uncle used to take me to him.
Oh,
do some
wow.
Training. Yeah.
I had one of my students go to Paris and he went there to train with Skarbowski and trained at his gym.
Yeah, Skarbowski is amazing.
Yeah.
I did 2 seminars at his gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, he's amazing. He's mean too. I like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's unique, you know.
It's unique. Oh,
He's
that's a good way of putting it.
Yeah, he's very unique in the way he fights as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man, okay. What else was I going to tell you? Oh, we used to go to get VCR tapes of the Canal Plus.
Yeah.
And Lumpini. You know, we would go get VCR tapes, and they're all gone now. But
I know.
I had stacks of VCR tapes of fights. Yeah.
Crazy fights on there.
So, what's your favorite move in all your moves?
I think my favorite move right now is faking the teep.
Faking the teep?
Yeah.
And then hitting him with what?
Whatever comes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, show me.
I'll show you that.
All right.
Let's go.
Damien Alamos, show me his favorite move.
Let's go. All right. So I will set up different ways. Let's talk my fake. Yeah, I think my favorite move is faking the right teeth.
Faking the right teeth?
Yeah.
Okay.
So fake it. I make sure that
So do you want them to reach for it or do you not care?
I want them to kind of reach for it. I want them to believe that the real tip is coming. That's the goal.
Okay.
If they notice that's a fake,
Right.
then it's all corrupted.
Right.
Yeah. I really need them to feel the tip coming.
Okay.
For that, I show you my foot.
Okay.
All right. Show you my foot, and then I also swing my hand to make it look like the teeth.
Okay.
If I fake here, my upper body doesn't show a teeth.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So you kind of see, if I do this, I look exactly like when I'm teething, right?
It does. I thought I was
Stop
gonna
it.
hit right there.
That's what I'm doing from here.
Okay.
Yeah. I like to do this. Boom. Straight side.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom. Boom. Like that.
Oh.
Yeah. Take you to this side. Take you there. And then straight there. Boom.
Oh.
Right.
Nice.
And then come back. Every time I go, follow me. Yeah, and I keep feet. Okay, it's funny.
I fell for it big time.
Very good.
Yeah.
So that's how I set up my fake. So the fake is not only faking, you have to set up properly, yeah, and you have to time it. You have to rearrange your range.
And you're throwing something according to whatever they do. Or
Yeah.
whatever their
I
distance
don't come
is.
with like, okay, I'm gonna do this. No, I'm faking, that's in my flow. I feel it, that's not And now I decide, if I see this is quite close, no problem. Boom, I go for the knee. Yeah, sometimes I do this and you move, you go back. Oh. I go for continuity.
Okay.
So every time the reaction will change. Yeah? So you adapt.
Awesome.
You have to adapt on time, and that's experience. You have to repeat. Do lots of technical sparring, play sparring.
Yeah. That's pretty awesome. That's awesome. Okay. That was awesome. We're gonna work that tonight too.
Yeah, definitely.
And there's so many things you could do from that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
And
you
the
can
way-
add like different version of it. Every time you fake, every time you create reaction in your opponent, then you have to change.
So at your gym that you trained at when you first started in Thailand, did they teach you stuff or did they just kick, punch, go, hit pads?
With Somrak, I was learning. He was teaching me stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, he was, especially with like elbows and good range and elbows, like some footwork as well. So I was learning there. But then the other trainers, no, they trainers. They're just like,
They're pad holders.
pad holders.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you learn also when you clinch.
Right.
Yeah. So sometimes they would show you like how they did, or you can ask, oh, how did you do that? They would show you, but then you're gonna have to practice
You just have to
hundreds
do
and
it.
hundreds of times to be able to understand it fully.
Mm-hmm.
Because they can't go like deep in explanations. So
You just have to do it.
you have to do it. You have to
Man,
look,
I had
do it.
14-year-old kids throwing me on my head in Thailand, dude. Little
thing,
too.
yeah.
Little. Like I
Yeah.
could pick them up. They were
Yeah.
like, wow,
Yeah.
man.
Because they know the timing. He knows
Yeah.
when to use your power.
Yeah.
You're giving him too much.
Yeah.
Easy for him to use, even if
Easy.
he's small. It's not a weight thing. It's timing and technique.
Amazing. I went to Thailand and it was just the first time I went, there was no teaching. It was hit pads, run,
Yeah.
hit pads, hit the bag, and that's it. And
Yeah.
sparring every once in a while. So there was no like, you're not throwing your jab right, turn this over, or nothing like that. But both times, a couple times I went, it was like that. But they taught you where you were at.
Yeah, and then when I moved to Sing Patong, they taught me as well.
Okay.
But who taught me the most was Num Noi. So
Num Noi?
Yeah, the boss.
The boss.
He's also He's also a trainer. Like he holds pads and stuff.
Yeah?
For beginners and stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah. He's
Wow.
down to earth, like really.
Wow. All right.
He's the boss. He's a promoter at Lumpini.
Nice.
He's a big head in Muay Thai in Thailand, and he still holds the pads like every day
Wow.
for beginners and for his fighters. As
That's
well,
cool.
You know.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So
And he
what
teaches.
what is your least favorite move that you hate when people do?
And I hate that people do to me.
Or you just hate like when somebody does. I tell you what mine is. It's easy. Superman punch.
Superman punch, yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah, stuff like that quite annoying.
Yeah.
Like spinning stuff.
Spinning stuff. I don't
Yeah.
like. You don't like spinning stuff?
No, not really. I never got hit by spinning stuff.
Okay.
Like hard.
Right.
But yeah, pretty annoying
Yeah, dude. I have a shirt that says
to deal with.
"No spinny shit."
I know spinning shit. Yeah.
That's cool. So, also, let me ask you this: when you fought Sanchai, once or twice?
Once.
So, when you fought Sanchai, where was it?
In France.
It was in France.
Yeah.
Now, when I watched that fight, if I remember right, you thought you won that fight. What do you think now?
Yeah. Back then, I thought I won it.
Yeah.
Like on the ring.
Yeah.
I was like, it's not sure. It was really close. It was quite close.
Okay.
It was not too much engagement from me and him.
Right.
But I thought I was putting a bit more.
Okay.
I was like going for the clinch, round
Right.
3, 4.
Right.
I thought I was scoring a bit more knees and stuff. But yeah, I lost by split decision.
It was split.
Yeah, it was split. Yeah, it could go either way.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I watched it because someone, I didn't watch it actually, like until like last year, I think someone sent me
Really?
the video, the TV version,
Yeah.
so I could watch it clearly. And I watched it like 3, 4 times, and every time I think he wins, and then sometimes I think I win.
So it was that
So-
close. You thought it was that close.
Yeah, I think.
But at the time, you thought you won that fight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when I was on the ring, yeah.
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 Yeah. Dude, I don't know.
I was
It's
sad to
amazing.
lose.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Senshai, you know.
That's Sanchai.
Yeah,
That's all right.
yeah.
Yeah. Well. Okay. So, with doing everything that you've done in Muay Thai, what would you like to accomplish now?
I'm just focusing on teaching, really.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm not really looking to build fighters and
No?
accomplish stuff
No?
in that way. Yeah, it's more like teaching to the mainstream, and I like to teach the beginners and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you want to?
I like to teach everyone, but I don't want to get involved into having fighters
No.
under me. Yeah,
Why not?
it's too much time.
Too much time.
Yeah,
Too much hassle.
too much hassle as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, maybe in Thailand I would do it. I don't know.
Yeah, but you live in Thailand.
Yeah, but I don't have my gym there.
Oh, yeah,
So,
to have
you know.
like your own gym.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like to
okay.
train people. Like I like to teach like fighters when fighters come to train with me.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be like the main trainer.
Okay.
You know?
You don't?
No,
Why not?
I don't really feel like it to get back in that, because that's a different world. You know, like the professional competitions and just like teaching.
Yeah.
It's a different thing.
It's a big,
Yeah.
it's a big difference.
Different
yeah.
thing, yeah. And you know, like I'm more into my family life and stuff. And
Good.
I'm sure that if I start to go into this, then I would have to give up on some of my time with my family
Yeah.
and my kids and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well, I know. I train people. There's no time for yourself.
yeah. But
Yeah.
anyone that wants to train with me, like more than welcome.
Yeah, for
You know,
sure.
Any fighters, any beginners, anyone. Yeah,
I do.
I train.
I'm in. After you showed me that move, I need more of that. Okay, so what do you hate about this business?
When I was fighting, I used to hate that the fighters when getting enough money, especially in Thailand.
Yeah.
We used to fight for very low money, and the gamblers, the promoters, they're making lots of money. You kind of belong to them. Like they decide when you fight, when you're done. Sometimes I have to pull out of fights like in France that were gonna give me more money, but I had to just pull out because I had to fight in Thailand. The promoter was like, no way. So yeah.
So, and did the camp take money from you, or they make money off of gambling?
No, they do. They take money.
Okay.
Yeah. Like at my time, it was 50%, and every fighter has to do the same.
So they take 50% of your money.
Yeah, of your purse.
But that's normal there, right?
That was normal there. I
Yeah.
think now it's different, because I remember
Yeah.
when I was fighting, you go and pick up your money
Mhm.
after the fight, and you have to go with your boss.
Okay.
And the guy that he counts the money, he gives half to you, half to him. So straight there it's split.
But that's normal. That's
And then but if you have a great fight, or he can sometimes Numno was giving me more. Usually like in fights in Bangkok, like no, not really.
so
It's 50-50.
a lot of people don't understand that. They made a big stink about Bukao not making in all the money when he fought in K1, but in Thailand that's the normal. Like that's the guy you live in the gym.
He got robbed. That was not 50%. He probably got like.
Oh really?
I think that was like ridiculous.
Yeah.
Thing, yeah, like very unfair.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfair, but that's the life, right?
Yeah.
So they take 50% of your money.
Yeah. But they took great care of me,
Yeah.
I didn't mind at that time because, I didn't do it.
You
for
wanted
money
to fight.
anyway.
You wanted
I
to fight.
I just wanted to fight for the belt. Just wanted to,
I'm dead.
Yeah.
I never fought in Lumpini. I wasn't that good. It was all right. I wasn't that good. I know, I tried. I'm a better coach than I am.
Yeah.
I have some of my students fight out there.
That's good.
So
yeah, it's pretty same.
Yeah.
Same.
So what in life do you love? What do you love?
I love my family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love my family. Like this is the thing that pushes me,
Oh, that's good.
I got kids. I'm married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Thailand?
My wife is French, but we live in Thailand. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So that's cool.
Yeah.
But now I'm gonna break this down. Everybody says their family. You're supposed to love your family.
Yeah.
What else in life do you love?
I love like what kind of thing, like what I like to do.
Anything. Like I love doing this. I'll never not love doing this. And I know Muay Thai too. Like something else.
Yeah, Muay Thai,
Yeah.
of course, like
Of
training and just that's it really.
Yeah.
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 Like I'm a very simple person.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like to just like, I do my job. I teach people, I train, which I enjoy.
Okay.
So I'm very blessed for what I do because I enjoy teaching.
All right.
And then I just enjoy spending time with my family.
Yeah.
Like taking care of my kids, taking them to do activities and stuff like that. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Like I don't want to do anything else.
Good. That's how it should be.
Yeah.
All right. So
I love
here's
going
another-
for bike rides in Thailand.
bicycles or
But
motorcycles.
Like motorcycles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
This
hot,
is something
dude.
I like.
So hot, dude.
Yeah,
But you
well,
guys,
it's
you're
okay.
in Phuket by the beach, though.
Yeah, that's why. I love to go around by the beach and like riding the motorcycle around
Yeah.
the coast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
very
good.
nice there.
I've only been to Bangkok because I was fighting, and
Oh, you have to go to Phuket. You need
it
to see
was.
that.
I need to. I really do. I need to see something nice.
It's
And
very nice.
I never did anything else in Thailand. Just
Muay Thai, Bangkok
and
Muay
then
Thai.
all the smog
No.
and trash and it's Bangkok, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So I would like to see something nice. in
it's very
Thailand.
different.
Yeah.
It's an island.
Yeah.
So
I want to
like
go, dude.
Trees and islands and mountains.
Yeah, super nice.
Yeah.
So if your friends or people you hang out with or your family, anybody said, "What's your favorite saying?" What do you say all the time?
I say all praises to God.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all the time.
yeah. I try to say as much as I can.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah, you seem super positive and
Yeah.
and inspirational the way that you think about. I never thought about the barriers and stuff like that,
yeah.
which is it's hard to think like that, man.
Mm.
Especially for us, we're
It's
Americans.
hard, yeah. It is hard. But at the end of the day, you're just fighting against yourself.
For
The
sure.
main barriers that you would have is your own ones that you put yourself.
Mhm.
You know, people will put barriers, but they're usually easier to break. But your own ones, they're the hardest ones to break. So it's mainly yourself against yourself.
I agree with that. It's mainly you holding yourself down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Even when you fight, like I said that to the training in the seminars, like you have to master yourself before you master your opponent. It's just like the outside image of it, the way we stand and controlling the range. So you're mastering yourself, your own body, you know, before you master his movement. But then it's also a mind control when you fight.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you have eye contact. You can play with that as well.
And posture and how you how you stand and how you go is scored too.
It is also scoring.
Yeah.
I almost lost fights like that because I was very that tired. I couldn't even keep my composure.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes,
Right.
I nearly lost fights. I remember once, like 5th round, I couldn't. He was Muay Thai, I was fighting Muay Thai. I beat him.
You what? You beat him?
I beat him.
Yeah.
I nearly lost.
Yeah.
At the end of the fight, I was that tired. I fell like 2-3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you look bad because Muay Thai is supposed to be beautiful. You're
Yeah.
supposed to have confidence in the way
Yeah.
you stand. And,
Yeah. But it can
Right.
happen towards the end of the fight, and like the engaged fights, and
Yeah.
sometimes it gets a bit messy.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
I know.
And that's the beauty of Muay Thai as well.
Yeah. That's true. Wow. Okay. Let's just say this. You never fought Muay Thai. Let's say you never got into the gym with your uncle or anything. What profession do you think you would have done?
I don't know. I wanted to be a football player. Soccer.
You play soccer?
Yeah, I was playing soccer at that time.
You were?
When my uncle took me
Yeah.
away from soccer.
Yeah.
Just come train Muay Thai.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you think you would have been a
Boxing.
soccer player?
I don't know if I would have been one, but that's what I wanted to be.
That's what you wanted to be?
Yeah.
So you never
That
saw
time.
yourself in a normal job?
No, because I was 8, and then when I knew what I wanted to do, I was like 12, 13. I knew.
That's crazy.
I knew I just wanted to be a professional Muay Thai fighter.
And you knew that when you were 12?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, kind of. I was not dreaming about anything else.
That's cool, dude. I saw it. I grew up in Hawaii, so I saw it on TV. I didn't know what it was, but I watched it on our TV because it has a lot of different cultures in Hawaii, So I saw like Muay Thai on TV. I was like, wow, that's cool. But I never trained until I was older, Wow, you knew what you wanted to do since you were 12.
Yeah. Yeah, I was lucky enough to have that, and it was part of my family as well because it's my uncle.
Yeah.
My dad was taking me to every training,
Yeah.
and my brother was coming as well.
Your brother still fights?
No, he teaches now
Yeah.
in France. Yeah.
What's your brother's name again?
Mike.
Mike?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mike Alamos.
Okay. Where's he at?
In Bordeaux, Pessac. It's our hometown in France.
In France?
Yeah,
Okay.
south of France.
Okay. Oh, awesome. All
Teaching
right.
over there with my dad.
So what profession do you look at and you'd be like, bro, I'd never do that? What profession would you never do, ever?
I don't know, to be honest, because some jobs, like say, I would never do it, but I don't see it like that. I see that I'm blessed to do that,
Mhm.
and if I had to be in that position, it would not be like maybe some people don't have the choice to do that.
Yeah.
So I just want to think like I'm really blessed.
Man, how do you get that positive attitude like that? Where do you get that?
I
Show
got that
me.
from
Show me.
I got a lot of it from my experience with people and also religion. I got into religion as well, and I started to read and open my spirituality.
Okay.
So yeah, it changed everything, the way I saw everything, and
And
it's
what
amazing.
religion did
Islam.
you read into?
Islam.
Islam?
yeah, I
Okay.
converted to Islam like 10 years ago.
Okay. And
I love
man, because your attitude about things is fantastic. Yeah, about everything.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, positive stuff,
Yeah, that's how we're supposed to be, Like,
Wow.
it's a religion of peace, and its spirituality is first,
But that's tough to do, to have that outlook. Like if I had to do, like if I went to a job that you had to sit in an office in a square and type,
Yeah.
go home, go to
I know
work,
that
go
would be
home.
hard, man, but
Dude, no, I couldn't do it.
because we live differently.
Yeah,
We're used to that now.
yeah,
Like the Muay Thai life.
yeah.
You do what you love,
Mm-hmm.
but not everyone can.
Yeah.
So I try to never say, "Oh, I would never do that." I just say, "Thanks God, I'm blessed for what I do," And then I hopefully they can get a better situation because it's not easy.
That's a great attitude.
Thank you, man.
Dad, I love it. I love it.
That's
Wow.
cool.
Most people are like, when I ask them this, I ask
Yeah.
everybody these questions. They vary a little bit between people. Some people,
I know.
professions, but I ask them this. There's no way I would ever do this. No way I couldn't do it. No way.
Or you wouldn't want to, but you never know.
I mean, if you
That's the
have to
crazy
do
thing.
something, you
If you
got
have
to
to
do
do,
it.
you would do it, and you would be patient on it because Like, I believe that God doesn't burden any souls more than what they can hold, you know?
More than what they could handle.
Handle. Exactly.
Really?
Yeah.
So all the tough times and everything.
It's made for us. We can handle it. Everything. Otherwise, it wouldn't happen to us. That's my philosophy, yeah. And that's what we find. It's kind of like teaching that we find in Islam. So it was like a big change for me to see life that way.
So in Thailand,
religion in general.
Yeah. Do you believe that Buddhism and Islam have a lot in common? Because did they teach you any kind of stuff like that, or did you look into it?
Not really.
No.
And I didn't really look into Buddhism.
Okay.
But in Thailand, it's different because, like in Phuket, half of the population is Muslim, and half is Buddhist. Okay. And everyone lives together. There's never been any problems. I mean, you've been there even in Bangkok. There's a huge community of Muslims, and they live in the middle of the town, and they have their traditions, and Buddhists have theirs, but they Thai before anything else.
Right.
You know, for them, this is how they think. So everyone respects each other like a Thai.
I mean, that's how it should be.
It's a beautiful way of living.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I never heard anything there. I never had any looks, or you don't feel any hate for any religion or any community, you know. And
that's how it should be.
That's how it
doesn't matter what your religion is.
That's why I love Thailand.
Is he a good person or not?
Exactly, yeah.
That's it. Yeah. He's not a good person. I'm going to leave him alone and go that way.
That's it. You go another way.
Yeah. Wow.
Definitely.
Nice. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take some of that attitude from you too.
Thank you, man.
He's teaching at my gym tonight. We're gonna learn some ninja stuff. Okay, so the last one is a deep one. Okay, this is the last question of my. I have a list of questions that I ask people. So at the end of your life, let's say it's over, you're gonna die. How would you like for people to remember you?
I think, like always, I always try to be respectful to people, and I try to stay humble. It's not easy all the time, but I try to. And I never really like it's good that I was a Muay Thai champion, because you don't have fame. You have it a little bit like within the community,
right?
I didn't really like that. I never really liked it, so I always to try to.
You didn't like the contact.
Fame? No.
No?
No.
Not even.
Like, I liked it on the ring.
Oh, right.
You know, but not like after. Yeah. I always felt uncomfortable, and it was not my space. Like, why?
Really? Yeah. When people would walk up to you and know who you are, Lumpini champ.
It's nice. Right. It's a good feeling, but then it's a bit awkward and stuff for me, you know.
Because you don't want to be recognized. You want to go about your day.
Yeah, I like also when they recognize me, because it sometimes makes their day. The people, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm happy, you know.
For sure.
You can give them something. You can give them some smile, and they're happy, you know.
Yeah, that's good.
So it's like 50-50, you know.
So you want people to remember you as a nice and humble guy. You are.
Yeah,
so
respectful,
respectful guy,
or like someone that has values, rather than someone that is either rich or famous or whatever. Because this is not real, you know.
What's not real?
Just like fame and money.
Yeah.
It's not very necessary. It's necessary to leave, but it's not what makes you a good person.
It's not, for sure.
If people remember me for that, then I wouldn't like that. Yeah.
Man, I'm glad I got to talk to you, dude.
Thank you, bro.
Because that outlook, I need a lot of that in my life. I grew up here.
Everyone does, yeah.
Everyone does.
Yeah.
But especially us Americans, we grew up here and we have such a negative outlook on a lot of things. And it's put upon us, I think, you know, and it's ingrained into us. And it's hard to get out of it, you know. But, all right. This is awesome. Thanks for coming out, dude.
Appreciate
and then
pleasure.
You're going to show me the rest of that ninja move, right?
Of course. All right. Lots of ninja moves.
Thanks, dude.
Thank you, bro.
All right, cool.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, dude, that was good.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you out there, but I didn't want to I had a lot of stuff to ask you, and I even forgot stuff.
Yeah?
I'll ask you later.
No problem, man. Yeah.
But it's good, dude. I like to learn about that stuff, and it's so crazy that you were able to go out there so young